In a part of Western Australia well endowed with large nickel, gold and copper deposits, Great Western Exploration is advancing its Yerrida North Project. Located 800 kilometres northeast of Perth and adjacent to the high-grade De Grusser and Monty copper gold mines, CEO Shane Pike joins us to discuss what's new within this historically prospective region of WA. Hi Shane.
G'day Chris, how are you?
Very well. Shane, news out recently of potentially transformational targets from Oval and Oval South. Give us a little bit of an overview.
Yeah, look, Great Western reviewed geophysical and geological data and defined these potentially transformational targets. Both Oval and Oval South have coincident electromagnetic and gravity geophysical signatures, indicating a chargeable and high-density body located about 300 metres from surface, and we're interpreting that's potentially an undiscovered copper-gold deposit. Both these targets are located on the old Ida fault. It's a large fault, extent of greater than 500 kilometres, so huge, and a great conduit for metal-rich mantle fluids. And combine that with the stratigraphy of the Yerrida Basin, these targets are interpreted to be an ideal trap site and share similarities with the giant Winu and Havieron copper-gold intrusive deposits.
And as you've just mentioned, the Oval and Oval South targets are located on the crustal-scale Ida Fault, where a large number of giant deposits are peppered. Just how significant is this jurisdiction in terms of its prospectivity?
Yeah, look, this area, this particular Ida Fault, giant crustal-scale fault, extent of over 500 k's, ideal candidate to allow metal-rich fluids to migrate to the surface. It's got proven fertility. Along it or adjacent to it, Mount Keith and Perseverance nickel deposits are found there, as well as large major gold deposits such as Wiluna is located along it as well. And both our Oval and Oval South targets are in close proximity to this fault.
And the Oval target was originally identified by Rio Tinto in the 1990s. How does understanding past exploration data shape your future drilling strategies?
Bit of background here. Yerrida North was a joint venture between Great Western and Sandfire Resources. Sandfire spent over $4.5 million on the project, and they recently withdrew, with Great Western taking full ownership of the project. Sandfire did some great work, pulling together all the legacy data, including some of the work that Rio Tinto had done, and completing detailed gravity surveys. It's really defined these Oval and Oval South targets, which we're capitalising on now. Rio originally defined the targets from a Tempest EM survey completed in the 90s. They drilled the target to a depth of around 230 metres. They hit a shale sequence and walked away, but a further EM survey completed in 2010 showed that the conductor was actually at 300 metres, and the previous drilling didn't effectively test the target. So it's presented an opportunity for us.
And you mentioned that Oval and Oval South are both interpreted to be Winu and Havieron style intrusions. Talk us through the similarities and what it means.
Yeah, both Winu and Havieron intrusive related copper deposits. They're giant. Winu hosts 2.8 million tonnes of copper and 7.8 million ounces of gold. Havieron, 2.9 million ounces of gold and 140,000 tonnes of copper, so big deposits. And both of these deposits have coincident anomalous EM and gravity signatures, with a magnetic anomaly close by that is the intrusive at depth that provides the fluids to allow them to ascend to surface, interact with the sediments, allowing metals to be deposited in these sediments. That's what we're interpreting at Oval and Oval South. Both are on a major structure, the Ida Fault, but they also have coincident gravity and EM anomalies. There's a magnetic body there that is at depth, which looks like a major intrusive coming up off this fault. And the stratigraphy of the Yerrida Basin is a very favourable trap site to host intrusive-related copper-gold deposits such as Winu and Havieron.
And finally, Shane, what work programs do Great Western expect to undertake in the next 6 to 12 months to better understand these targets?
Look, the next step here is really to go and drill it, potentially some downhole EM, depending on what we get from drilling. And we're working right now to get our access approvals in place to get this drilling underway.
That was Great Western Exploration Managing Director Shane Pike. Shane, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you very much.